Alright, so simplifying imaginaries or square roots of negative numbers. 100 is 10 and 10, so the square root of negative 100 is 10i. Remember, I is equal to the square root of negative 1. Before I can do anything with these guys, I need to pull my i's out. So I square root of 15 times I square root of 25. 25 is a perfect square, so I get 5i squared, square root of 15. 15 is 3 and 5, so this comes out to be negative 5 square root of 15. Breaking down 90. 90 is 9 and 10. 9 is a perfect square, so 3i square root of 10. I'm going to jump down here to f, multiplying. 6 times 4 is 24. 6 times I is plus 6i. Negative 4i times 4 is negative 16i, and negative 4i times I is a negative 4i squared. This becomes a plus 4. 16i subtracted from 6i gives me a negative 10i, and 24. Final answer is 28 minus 10i. And with these two of D and E, whatever is the sign in the middle is what you do. So 7 plus 18 is 25. Negative I plus a negative 3i is a negative 11i. 7 minus 18 is a negative 11. Negative 8i minus a minus 3i becomes negative 8i plus 3i becomes negative 5i. Alright, complex conjugates. When you do these, you do 1 minus 3i, 1 minus 3i. The imaginary needs to change its sign. It needs to be the same on top and bottom. So on the top you have 2 minus 4i times 1 minus 3i divided by 1 times 1, which is 1 squared, minus parenthesis 3i squared, which gives you a 9. This becomes a 1 plus 9 over 2 times 2 is, 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times the negative 3i is a negative 6i. Negative 4i times 1 is a negative 4i. Negative 4i times negative 3i is a 12i squared. So this answer comes out to be 2 minus 12 and negative 10 minus 10i all over 10, so you get negative 1 minus I. Alright, jump into this conjugate. Complex, either one of these. 2 plus I, 2 plus I. This one would be 7 plus 8i over 7 plus 8i. This comes out to be 7 squared minus 64i squared, which gives me 49 plus 64 over 14 plus 16i. Can't simplify it, so 14 plus 16i. Now 49 plus 64. It's 113, so I would just leave it like that. Okay, and then this one you would multiply out. Now, jump into these guys. These guys are complete in the squares. I will talk about those in the next video, along with doing vertex form. I'm only going to do 2 of these, along with 2 of the other ones.